Hey there, just wanted to ask you to go on Google and type in forced chemo CPS, and you will see a ton of articles with stories of 4-year-olds, 8-year-olds, and other children who were diagnosed with cancer and were forced to take toxic chemotherapy as a treatment. And the parents, and maybe the children as well in some of the cases, didn't want to do toxic chemotherapy. They were healing themselves naturally, and when they started the chemo, which they felt was forced upon them, and they were pressured to do it, otherwise they might lose custody of the children, be charged with crimes, and so on and so forth, the children died. Or the children got worse and ill, or whatever the scenario is. But it's across the board, and the media has reported on it from time to time. Every 5 years or so you hear a story or two in the news, but the media is largely ignoring this out of the interests of big pharma and big medica. So they don't want to cause the public to have an uproar to stop and expose the toxin and poisons of chemotherapy. So if you look at some of these articles, I mean, they'll break your heart. Read. Cancer researcher calls for help to save 8-year-old Selena Matthews from medical tyranny in Illinois. Cancer Step Outside the Box author Ty Bollinger calls for help in stopping Illinois Child Protective Services from forcing chemotherapy on young child against parents' wishes. And this is just from last June 2012. Again, why isn't this on the front page of the news? Why isn't this on CNN with Larry King? Why is Larry King, the big guy with the glasses and the suspenders, why is Oprah not doing an interview with the parents who lost their 8-year-old child because the government forced poisons on them? Why is this not all over the place? Then we've got more stories. Let's see. The fight for Sarah. I'm not going to read through all this. The point of this video is not to read through. If you just read through it, and it'll break your heart. You'll start crying, okay? We've got more stories. Do we really have... Who decides what's best and right for you or your child? Okay, and then basically, did you know as a parent, you don't have the right to choose treatment for your child? And you thought your donations went to any sick child in need. No, it only goes to ones that want to take chemotherapy. If you look here, read this. It's just sickening. Corruption and conflicts of interest rules the cancer industry. Who pays? Having the freedom to choose just might save your life. Okay, let's see what else. Sarah's hope, blah, blah, blah. Medical mafia fascism forces parents to hide their children. Gunpoint medicine, American style. Actual forced chemo cases. Submit your kids for vaccines or else. We know about the state of California's legislative decision to allowing 12-year-old girls to accept the incredibly dangerous Gardasil vaccinations without parental knowledge or consent. They're doing this in schools. They're forcing vaccines in different states without the parents knowing about it. So this is tyranny, and there is an answer to this tyranny, okay? If you look on our website, there is some success cases that we've gotten permission to post up publicly, and if you click on the criminal charges section, you will see that we have successfully defeated criminal charges. Here's even an order signed by a judge. There are sovereign procedures and technologies that you can do where you don't need to be forced to do certain things. So what we're doing right now is working on sharing this with the people who can help in this mission of stopping forced chemotherapy, forced vaccinations. Listen, if someone wants to go and get vaccinated, I got nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't do it myself, but you can't force it on people, and you can't force it on children. So I'm hoping that everybody can come together and support us in spreading this message out to more and more and more people. So with the internet, we've got YouTube, we've got websites, we've got things that can get out there and tell more and more people about it. In the near future, look for a fundraising drive to help massively publicize the solution that can help people. However, right now, one of the things that you can do to support our efforts to sharing this information with people who need it is to purchase the Empower Yourself pack, which will give you all of the documents and templates and instructions on any and all of your sovereign needs, as far as revoking your U.S. citizenship, declaring a reservation of your rights, declaring your independence, creating a will, all these documents and so forth, refiling your Social Security application so that you make a difference between you being the Social Security number, Social Security name, and you having and controlling a Social Security name. You can do that also by filing a UCC-1 financing statement. There's a lot of different things that we offer and we teach. We have a growing staff here. This is really taking off and growing really big at Understand Contract Law and uwin.com. So what we would like to ask you to do is to consider, if you go to the services offered section, we have a lot of different services, and when you donate and contribute your money to getting your sovereign needs handled, it's supporting a larger cause to save children from being killed. Okay? So, and some people ask, why are your prices so expensive? Which I don't think that they are, but occasionally there's somebody who's broke who only makes $1,000 a month at a below minimum wage job, and for them, some of the stuff that we sell might be expensive. Okay, that's fine, but we want to help everybody in need, and we pretty much do, and we pretty much don't turn people away. But we ask for certain amount of donations for certain services that we offer. Okay, so take a look at all the services that we offer and consider some of the things that are on our website. Okay, the number one item that you're going to be interested in is the Empower Yourself pack. Right now there's a special Halloween bonus offer up until November 2nd, which may be extended. If you want to get notified of if there are any discounts and offers, you're going to have to subscribe to our announcement list, and you can also receive a free 5-minute consultation, an introduction with our staff, letting you know what we offer, answering a couple quick questions. Other than that, we do have telephone coaching support. You can pay by the half hour for just $50, and you can get a whole bunch of your questions answered, and we can hopefully guide you in the right direction, or you could hire us for some of the services that we offer on our website. So now I just want to go through how one would successfully, there's a few different things to get filed. There's an affidavit, reservation of rights, there's a few different things, but simply filing a UCC-1 financing statement and putting this in the collateral, this is actual and constructive notice. All the debtor's interests in all the debtor's property, both registered and unregistered, is hereby accepted as collateral for securing contractual obligations in favor of the secured party. The value of the secured party's claim is $100 billion. This is the entry of the debtors into the commercial registry and public notice of a commercial transaction. The secured party hereby secures all rights, interests, and titles to said property. So what you would put in here then is the Social Security number of your child, and then you would have a $100 billion security interest in your child, and you would give actual and constructive public notice. This is part of the formula to reclaiming the sovereignty of your children, so that they cannot be, if they're forced vaccinated in school with Gardasil, you've got a serious claim against the school, and you may want to give the school some of these notices beforehand to let them know, my child, you try to force vaccinate my child, and you are going to be liable for X, Y, and Z dollar amount, jail, penalties, so on and so forth. So this is powerful stuff here, and I don't think they're going to F with you once you do your paperwork correctly. So right now, as we speak, we are coming up with a template product for parents who do not want their children to be forced vaccinated in school, forced chemotherapy, so on and so forth. So we need your support right now, and we need your donations to grow our staff so we have people that are working on processes, we have people that are working on books, we have people that are working on information to spread this out to more people, okay? Because people are dying and being killed. So I think I pretty much summarized it. Go to our site, see if there's any services that you can exchange donations for, and we can help you. If you have nothing that you need from us and you already got all your sovereign stuff handled, you can contact us to make a donation, and we would greatly appreciate it. And you will see in the near future books, you will see website posts that are spread virally throughout the internet that people will find when they're looking on Google. How do I do a vaccine exemption waiver for my children? Or people that type in, how do I opt out of, how do I, people that are searching online these terms in Google, trying to find an answer, trying to find a way out, are going to find our posts and our book for sale. So if you'd like to support us in those efforts, please do so. And please share this with anybody who's in a scenario who thinks that they may... Listen, if you've got children in school and you don't want your children to be vaccinated because you've seen the pros and the cons and you think the cons outweigh it, and especially if your child doesn't want it, I would definitely send all the documents to the school, send all the documents, put it on public notice, Secretary of State, County Clerk. There's different things that you can do. So contact us. We don't have the product out yet, but we will have it out very soon. Contact us for the documents. You will see it available on our website under the Services Offered tab. And that's all for now. Thank you, and you have a good one.